Hello guys and welcome back. We're going to get straight into it today. I'm hitting big river perch. That's what we're after today. I'm on my local river, but I'm not hitting my usual spots. I've got spots on this river where I know I can go to, rock up, catch perch within the first couple of casts or chub or pike or whatever, and get some big ones too. But the spots get so hammered. There's some of the most popular swims on the river, right in the middle of the local town. And it's just not fun, is it? Especially when you're getting pestered by people every 5 minutes. So where am I today? Well, yes, as you can tell, the middle of nowhere pretty much. There's not many fish around this area. In fact, I've not caught a big perch from this stretch of river in probably the last 2 seasons. So starting off a bit pessimistic, but it's lovely and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we're gonna get some fish. Let's get cracked on. Right, now before I get on with any fishing, it's time to show you the full setup and baits I'll be using today. So very quickly, the rod I'm using is a Savage Gear SG8 Revenge, rated 2 to 12 gram, perfect for throwing these little jerk baits, crank baits, little soft plastic baits that I've got with me today to hopefully catch these perch. The reel is the Savage Gear Phaser size 1000, and that is spooled up with some brand spanking new braid, which is actually called Forward Braid, just brought out from Berkeley. Now the guys at Berkeley designed this to have a higher sensitivity and to be able to cast it further and cut through the water better. So they actually use something called, I think it's thermal fusion. So the braid is actually sort of rounded, it's got a smoother texture to it. It just means that when it's in the water, like in the river, the flow's coming down, it cuts through it a lot easier, it doesn't drag as much. Same with casting, it cuts through the wind a little bit easier, makes you cast a bit further and keep contact with that bait. The baits I've used, I've got a few different ones. We've got crank baits like this, I've got jerk baits, I've got soft plastic baits. We'll go through them as we're fishing. I'm too eager to get started. I want a big perch. Oh, we got one. Oh, big pike. Just come back for it right at my feet. Just chasing the bladed jig, it's right at my feet. Well, after my last river session, I thought I was all chubbed out, but there's a chub right there and I can't avoid it. Oh, yes! That chub hit it though. Only just one hook point right in the scissors, so we'll be careful with this one. We've got only one hook in him. Beautiful chub on the little thumper. Absolutely nailed it. We'll not take a good look at this one, but even though it's absolutely pristine. Plus, you're not a perch. Maybe if you was a 3 or 4 pound chub, maybe I'd have taken a good look at you. Well, this just proves that sometimes your intuitions can be off. I was coming past this area, thought I'd stop and have a little peek down there. My immediate thought was, no, definitely not going to be any perch down there, not enough cover. And then a perch came swimming straight past. Honestly, the moment I was about to walk away. And normally I'm right, there we go, I was straight away. Oh my God, there's loads. Oh my God, there's loads. Oh my God, there's loads. Look at the bank. Look at the bank, and I was just going to go straight past. Because they're so aggressive, I'm going to put on a crankbait. I'm definitely going to put on a crankbait. This bait got nailed, but didn't get hooked up. I think it just grabbed the tail of the bait. Definitely crankbait. It's going to get demolished. The Dex Thumper, called Thumper because it absolutely thumps when you bring it through the water. And those perch are going to absolutely annihilate it. You watch. Okay, watch this. Oh, No, I reeled in a bit too quick. Oh, what a hit. Yes, one of the biggest ones out of the bunch as well. Oh, yes. Would you look at that? Nice size river perch. Nailed that thumper. Beautiful fish. Let's get him in the net. We'll see if we can get another one. I wonder if we can get another one. Whoa! Even bigger one! Even bigger one! Oh my God, I didn't think I'd get another one. Oh, that one's even bigger. Right underneath the bank. That one's over 40 centimetres. God, that thumper has disappeared into his mouth. That's how we like it. Oh, with the way he nailed that, he wasn't coming off anytime soon. Just very quickly wheedle this out of the mesh of the net. We'll sit these back in the water and see if there's any more down there. I'm not sure if there will be. I've got to have spooked them all off by now. Now, can you believe the action I've just had from a swim? I was about to walk past. I just parked up at the swim, couldn't see anything down there. Just thought best move on. It looks like a bit of a rubbish area, not many snags. Hey presto, we saw a perch swim past. I think it's probably the smaller one. And a few casts later, we've got a beautiful brace of fish. Top one probably about half a pound. The bottom one probably about 1.5 pounds. And a fish of probably about 38 centimetre. Absolutely fantastic. Nailed on that bait, as you could tell. Thumper got absolutely annihilated this time. Like chasing a chub. Oh, the smallest chub out of the bunch. I think about 3 chub chased it and that was the smallest one. The chub do love a crank, don't they? Didn't take too long. Give them a little drop down there. So a fish blow up that bait in the edge. No idea what it was. It's a good sized fish. Oh, we got it. Oh, it's a pike. It's a pike. Obviously it's a pike. Why did I even question it? Obviously it was a pike. Ooh. Got a lot of power behind him. Might not have been caught yet this season. It's not exactly a tiny one either. Got some wound underneath it, maybe from where bigger fish has had hold of it. God, putting up a right scrap. Definitely not the perch we were after, but putting up a right old fight on the light setup, the light perch setup. Will it even fit in my net? Yes, it will. Just. Solid fish. God. Real solid one. Absolutely choked. That might be an 8 or 9 pound fish. Maybe even a bit bigger. Look at the lure in its mouth, look. Let's see if we can get it out quickly actually before we get it up onto the bank. Very quickly nip it out. Fat T tell me now, on the new setup, absolutely annihilated it. Let's give him a little rest before we take a look at him. Well, something hit me perch bait down in the margin. Heard a splash, cast back out again. And would you look at that? A real solid pike. Probably about 8 or 9 pound, maybe more like 8. Proper good fish though, from the river. Just realised his scissors a little bit damaged there, and he's also got a bit of damage to his stomach on this side. As you can see, I don't know whether that's from spawning or if maybe a minx had hold of it, but best get him back quickly. Obviously summertime piking, we don't really want to do it, but he's from the river, loads of oxygen. Let's get him back. What a scrap on the light gear. Beautiful fish. Well, there's definitely no question in this swim. I was pulling up to it, took one look in the water, thought, oh, that looks fantastic for running a crankbait through, pretty much no weed whatsoever, and then a small perch came up and nailed like a small fry or something up on the surface. So there's no doubt in my mind about the perch being here and whether or not we're going to get one, because we should get one first cast in theory, unless I spooked him off walking down here. They're chasing bait fish in the margins, they might be swimming up and down this margin. Oh, something moved in the edge. Yep, it was a perch and we missed it. And he's come back, he's come back. Oh, it's a decent size one too. Oh, he must have felt the hooks. No, see, I told you there was one here. It was right tucked into the margin. Just missed that chance then. He just nipped at the back end of it. I'll have 1 or 2 more casts where I'll just absolutely pelt it downstream. And then we'll move on. It can't just be one perch here, surely. It's really sort of treacherous banking down there. I don't really want to be sliding right down the bank to make some distant casts. There we go, there is one. See, I knew they were down there, and that feels decent. It might just be the float. No, that is a good fish. There's a reason that one feels decent. That's because it's over 40 centimetre. Possibly a 2 pounder. Oh yeah, that's a real good one. Oh my god. See, I told you guys they were here. He's demolished the crankbait. It's disappeared into its mouth. That's a beast. That is actually a whopper. Hold on, buddy. You got one hook out your mouth, one hook in your mouth. I knew there had to be more perch in this swim. There we go. He's unhooked. We're going to take... Oh, I think that's a good fish. Now I'm a bit gutted that I've left my fish measure at home, because this fish is really long. Look at the length of that. I think this fish is probably about 44 to 45 centimetre, I would say. Absolute stunner, definitely over 2 pound. I'm not going to bother weighing it. Obviously it's not going to be a PB or anything. It's probably about, I don't know, 2.4, 2.5, something like that. Massive fish, taken on the crankbait, right down the margin, whack. I knew they were here. I'd seen them up on the surface chasing. For a second I was getting a bit pessimistic, thinking I must have spooked them off. No, look at that, absolute river unit of a perch. Stunner as well. Let's get him back. what a hit. God, I just dropped it in and got absolutely demolished on the drop. Oh, it's a pike. Oh my God, that was quick. I just dropped it down. And literally as the bait is falling and wiggling, oh, that's a good sized pike too. What the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did not expect this in this spot. I've honestly fished this area a few times over the last few years, and I've never ever even seen a pike in this stretch of the river. I mean, obviously they must be here, but I've just never came across one, never caught one, never seen one. And all of a sudden, we're into one. And I'm caught up around all these sticks. I don't know if he's still on. Yep, he definitely is. Yep, there we are, just pulling it through this weed. We're doing really well. Please don't break me. Obviously fishing a light setup, and that's a good sized pike. That was on the fat T-tail minnow. I consider that to be a perch bait, and this is why we're fishing a wire trace, just in case this happens. And that looks like a really good fish, and I've got so much weed on my line there. I don't even know he's going to be able to fit in the net. I didn't expect to get anything this big. Oh, hang on a minute, where's the bank? Oh my God, that was a proper run, that one. Look how much weed I've got on as well. The braid really doing well. To say it's been through all the sticks, all the weed down there. The pike has run me ragged. I need to see where the bank is, I can't see it. Right, well, it's good job I've got a long landing net, because it means I can jab him. It works with other species like tench and barbel and chub. Oh my God, I'm losing my footing. Will it work with pike? Yeah, got to scare him out from the snag. Whoa! It's screaming, it's screaming, it's screaming, the real screaming. Oh, I can't believe this. Oh my God, he's come through so much weed, it's unreal. Listen to that. They're putting this new braid right up to the test. This is, I think, £12, 10 or £12 this braid. We've got a pike, which I'm assuming is double figure, running me ragged through every bit of weed in this waterway. Oh my God, and he's a really strong fish. And he's really doing well. Come on. Did not expect this session. I mean, I expected to come across maybe a jack pike or two, but not a fish of this stamp. And he nailed that bait as well. You could tell no one's been down here fishing. Look, there's nobody banking. It's just a drop. Here it's just a drop. So if I can't squeeze his pike in the net, what I might have to do is just try and use the net to poke the lure off his mouth. What I've just tried to do is use the net to start pulling some of the weed off from around my line, because there's no way the pike is ever going to fit in the net with all the weed. There's too much weed. Oh, we've got him, we've got him. We've got him in the net. It's going to break. Oh my God, how did we do that? That is terrible, because the net isn't big enough to hold him safely. There's about £10 of weed on the line. So what we're gonna have to do is hold his tail, try and keep him as straight as we can. We're running up the bank, unhook him, bring him straight down, let him go. That's a beast. Got him on a soft bit of grass here. Look at the size of that mouth. Oh, look at the jig. Oh my God, look at it down there. Right down its gullet. Always take multiple pairs of pliers with me when I go fishing, because you never know what you're going to catch. Look at the size of the teeth on that. Look at that tiny bait it took. Let's show him really quickly, because we've got to get him back. Oh my God, what a test for the braid. Look at that, that is a pike, clearly over a metre in size. Absolute beast. Nailed the fat T-tail minnow on the drop in the margin and gave me the fight of my life. Oh my God, we've got to get him back quickly. Obviously put up a great fight. Thankfully it's not very warm today, but we'll chuck him straight back in the river. What a fantastic fish. Yes, that's amazing. Not the perch are after, but I'll take it. I've not even bothered setting the big camera up for this release because I just want to get her released as quickly as possible after taking a look at her, because obviously she took forever to land. And by the time of year, we need to get these fish back ASAP. Oh, off she goes like a rocket as well. So you've got to be really fast with them. It could have been real easy for me to get a measurement, to weigh her, to get pictures with her after the video, but then all that would have done is led to the fatality of the fish potentially. So as you've just seen, I unhooked it, literally lifted it straight up to the camera that was already set up, and then just ran her straight down to the water. Absolutely amazing. Right guys, you know what time it is, but don't click off the video just yet because I've got something to show you. The water started to get real dirty, loads of weed coming down, real nasty looking, unfishable, and that's what stopped me from being able to fish today. I've got another hour or two left, but the Environment Agency have started weed cutting. So I have done a bit of investigating. I went on my bike to go and have a look at how they're doing it, and it's absolutely disgusting. As you can probably imagine, they've got essentially what we like to describe as the excavator in the river. It has a massive wheelbase, it runs on tracks, it has a great big cutter, and it takes absolutely everything. They work their way up one side of the river, taking absolutely everything, and then they go to the opposite side of the river and take absolutely everything to ensure they don't leave anything behind. Or at least that's how it seems. Maybe once they've completely finished, we'll see, but maybe I can put in a side-by-side comparison now. I'm gonna go and have a look at where they've been cutting and see exactly what it looks like. This should all be weed all the way along here. Look how shallow it is. The amount of weed they've taken, look, this should all be underwater. And they've taken absolutely everything, look. Some few little tiny straggly bits, which is what the little fry are clinging onto, little barbel fry, chub fry, roach fry. He's taken everything and all the cover. Nothing left. But I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. We've had a fantastic session up until this point. Specimen pike, specimen perch, I've caught chub, I've caught every predatory species that actually resides in this river, and it's been amazing. If you want to check out the line that I've used today and the setup, all that is brand new rod, brand new reel, brand spanking new braid that's really innovative, that's just been brought out by Berkeley. So make sure you check that out in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.